In the last video, we saw how to create an inbound agent and an inbound campaign, right? In this video, we're going to see how to create an outbound agent and create an outbound campaign by uploading a CSV list so that the AI agent can call out to the customers in the list. Okay, so let's get started. The first step is to create a new agent. If you're elsewhere in the dashboard, say for example, if you're in the phone number section or the recording section, you can always go to My Agents out here and then click on New Agent. Okay, add a name. All right, choose a voice. You can always listen to the voices samples before you make the selection. So I'm going to choose Alexa. All right. And now the prompt that I'm going to use is about an abandoned cart recovery. So people who have a e-commerce business, they would know that sometimes people just add products to their cart and they do not complete the purchase. So at that time, a follow-up really helps to complete the transaction, right? So that is the motive of this particular outbound agent. It is supposed to call out to the customers who have abandoned the carts and try to convince them to complete the purchase. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this sample prompt and add it there. I'll walk you through the prompt in a bit. Okay, so I'm going to select custom and click create. Okay, so let's go through the prompt a little bit. The first section actually tells the AI agent what their role is. So here it says you are a customer service agent for Trendy Threads, an online fashion retailer specializing in trendy women's clothing. Your main task is to assist customers who have added items to their cart but did not complete their purchase. You should help them by addressing any concerns they might have about their purchase, such as return policies, sizing, and product reviews, and guide them on how to complete the purchase if they choose to do so. So this actually describes the agent's roles and responsibilities. Now then we provide a context. 20 Threads is currently running a 20% promotion, 20% off promotion with free shipping on all orders placed today. So this is something that would help the AI agent close the deal with the customer, right? Then we explain the role, how the conversation should be. You are a friendly, reassuring, and informative agent who helps customers by providing valuable information and guiding them through their purchase process. What should be the personality of the agent? Be friendly, empathetic, supportive, use casual conversational language, incorporate phrases like, I totally understand, no worries, take your time, just to add a little more empathy. Then be patient, offering guidance without pushing the customer to make a purchase. Like everybody knows, nobody wants to be pushed into a purchase, right? So as an agent, the AI agent needs to be very, very patient, and the customer should not feel that they are being pushed or forced into a purchase, right? Then we provide instructions for responding, greet the customer and confirm their identity, acknowledge their interest in the items, and offer assistance with completing the purchase, so on and so forth. So this is how the structure of a good prompt should be. Okay, we add as many details as possible for the AI agent to learn and respond to customers' questions. Even though it is an outbound call, the customers might ask questions, and the AI agent should be able to respond to it appropriately. Now, then what I would do is I would add an agent greeting. Okay. All right. So now here I have the customer's name entered already, but if I have to ask the AI agent uh, to actually speak out the name from the list, then I would have to put it in parentheses like this. Okay. Now that this is set, I can choose whether the greeting needs to be static every time for every outbound call. Should this be the format the greeting is in, or can there be uh, can the AI agent actually use variations? You can choose this. I'm going to choose a static test for now. Then, of course, you can change the profile picture if you want to of the agent. Then the voice is already selected out here. Language, you can leave it as it is if it's English US, or you can make a selection from here. If it's a different language, you can choose the desired language from the list as well. Now the tone, since we are making an outbound call for any sales or any lead generation call, we need to be a little more conversational. It cannot be completely transactional, right? So that's why I'm going to select the realistic uh, tone out here. And then even though we have 5, 10, and 15-minute options available out here, I would recommend that you choose 15 minutes so that in case the conversation goes on for a longer duration, the call does not get disconnected. Okay. And then uh, uh, in this particular scenario, we don't have the need to set up an appointment. But if you have, uh, if the AI call agent is supposed to set up an appointment, you can easily enable this toggle, add your Calcom API key and Calcom username out here, and the appointment will be added to your Calcom calendar after the call is done. Okay. Then, if you want the agent to transfer the call over to a human rep or maybe a manager or somebody, you can always enter the transfer call number out here and add instructions out here. Uh, an example would be if the customer asks for a human, then transfer them over immediately. Okay, so you can then add the transfer number out here, and the AI agent will actually transfer the call whenever the customer asks for a human, okay, or asks for a manager based on the prompt. Then I always recommend that block interruptions should be enabled. This prevents the AI agent from calling over, speaking over the customer, uh, avoids a lot of interruptions happening. Okay, so just save this, just enable this and save the agent. So now the outbound agent has been saved. Okay, so now let's see how to set up an outbound campaign. All right, before that, we have to upload a contact list. For that, you'll have to click here. We provide a sample CSV. Okay, so make sure that your CSV is in exactly the same format. So let me download it and show it to you how it looks like. Okay, so it's a very simple CSV, just the customer's name, full name, and the phone number. Now the phone number needs to include plus and the country code as well. So I have a CSV file ready. Just a second, let me pull that up for you. Okay, like this. So sometimes what happens is, yeah, this brought me to a different topic. Sometimes what happens is when you try to edit a CSV file in Excel, it does not take characters like the plus sign and all that. So the best way to go about it is to right click on it and open it with a notepad. All right. So it will open like this, and then you can add the plus sign and then just save it. Okay. If you want to add more numbers, for example, say So US country code, then the area code and the number. All right, something like that. And then you just go ahead and save it. Once you have, okay, once you've saved it, let's go back to AI calls and click on new list, upload the list that we've just saved. Okay, and then close. Okay, now this list has been updated successfully. It has 3 contacts. If I click on it, it should show me the contacts out here, right? Okay, now once the contact list has been updated, it's time to create our outbound campaign. Take it just a second. I didn't click on launch. Okay. All right, so select the number out here, select the agent that you just created, select the list, and then select the date and time. Okay, so let's select Monday and select 10:30. Okay, that's when the call outs will start, and then you can click on launch. All right, the campaign has been added successfully. So if I go to my campaigns, you would see 2 campaigns out here. One is the one that we just created is outbound. Okay, so this is how an outbound campaign is created. You can always test the agent's responses by clicking on the agent preview and asking it questions so that you know that the agent is responding properly through questions. So this is how you set up an outbound campaign in AI calls. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.